Hello everyone, InventorNGamer here, and welcome to my adventure map, The Curse of Castle Crendor. Now, this map came out in July 2016, and I finally got around to making a walkthrough for this map. This is going to be a developer walkthrough. Some people I found online have actually started doing little playthroughs of this map, and a lot of them have found it very difficult, so hopefully I can resolve some of these issues. Um, Oh, thank you very much, by the way, for taking your time and playing this map. I put a lot of work into it. I'm glad that you guys are all finding it fun, interesting, etc. Um, Before I get started here, I did actually have some trouble with getting this map on MinecraftMaps.com and Planet Minecraft. I do everything that I do is sourced in Planet Minecraft, so I found some people were downloading it off on MinecraftMaps.com, and it was out of date, and it was a mess. And I've resolved that, so now you can get it from either place now, and I think that's all I need to say. So we're going to get going here. This again is going to be a developer walkthrough, so I am going to be pretty much destroying this game because I've played it like 30 times. Might as well read the story here. You have just traversed the jail jungle and climbed down into the valley where the ancient Castle Crendor lies. You have heard stories of this place. People have entered to try and discover the treasure that it is said to contain. You could probably imagine what happened to them. This is your chance to succeed where others have failed. Now, this is a RPG styled map that's based off of Dark Souls. I just recently played Dark Souls, and I'm totally obsessed with the game. So I built this as a way to uh, experience the game more for myself, learn more about map making, and it's been really fun. So we're gonna get right into this. I have classes here. Each one of these has a certain upside and downside to each. I'm probably just going to be playing Mercenary today because I want to make this guide as helpful to everyone as possible. The Knight and Warrior are both very good in combat, but they have slower movement speed. Some people don't like that. The Thief is, he moves very quickly, but he has a fast metabolism and he swings kind of slowly, so you have to do like a hit and run strategy. The Ranger is a good sniper as well as a sorcerer, but both of them are kind of bad in melee combat. So if you are not a fan of long range combat, I would not suggest these two for you. And the Cleric, I feel you need to have some experience with this game before you try him. He's very difficult to play because he's got that weakness effect on him, but the regeneration haste makes him really fun, I personally think. So I'm just going to go Mercenary here, and we're going to continue into the Castle Crendor here. Alright. Those who dare enter the king's tomb shall be cursed. Those that enter must complete the trials of the king or die trying. You have been warned. Alright. So this is a boss battle adventure map. There's little sections in between each boss battle that I've created. You'll see over there, that's the Trail of Trials. That's where we're going to be heading. I'm not going to go there quite yet. I'm going to spend a lot of this episode probably explaining certain things and little strategies. And then I'll probably beat the first boss, and then that might be it. I don't know. Alright, here's the library. This place is where you put all the treasures of the boss trials. Every time you kill one, you need to come back here and press the button, and you can get some emeralds as rewards. Then on the other side over here, we have the market. Now, the market is very important. This is how you upgrade your player, and you get emeralds for killing mobs. You take their drops to the hunter back here, and you can give that to him. And then you can use it to upgrade using all of these different villagers. Now, food's very important, but as you can see, I have bread down here already, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. Potions we don't need to worry about quite yet. These two are going to be your big purchases, the armor and the weapons. Now, first, you probably want to buy the most basic sword here, the Traveler's Broadsword. This has 8 attack damage compared to the 6 attack damage of the knife. You can actually see down there it says negative 2.4 attack speed. That's just the way Minecraft displays the custom weapons. That's the normal attack damage of a sword in the game, or attack speed, sorry. And then I have a bunch of shields here in the armor smith. We have iron armor, we have magic armor, which I might use later. I don't know, I may or may not. You can see the magic boots and the magic helmet. They increase the speed of things that you do, so that's really helpful if you're playing the knight or the warrior, because they move kind of slowly. And then of course we have the diamond armor back here. We'll probably not get to that till later. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and buy the magic shield, because I actually plan on using the shield a lot. It's kind of up to you. Recently, I added these back here. This is the magic shop. You can buy enchantments for your book, or your tools. And then I just recently added these. These are charms. You can use them instead of a shield, if you're not a fan of shields. And they kind of give you little buffs while you're holding on to them. Then over here we have the tool station. This is what you use to enchant your tools and armor. And then we have a chest right here. It's just a place for you to put your drops. Now, whenever you die in this game, you don't actually lose everything. You only lose drops that you would trade with the hunter. So, rotten flesh, bones, string, eyes, gunpowder, blaze rods, iron, magma cream, and yeah, that's it. So you don't need to worry about dropping emeralds or anything like that. All right, and for now, I think that's good. I'm going to continue, and I'm going to start the Trail of Trials here. Right here, you can see this is the bonfire. There's a bunch of these throughout the game. When you step on the pressure plate, it takes you into this little hub here, and every time you complete a boss, it opens up a new path that you could teleport to. So it's like a little fast travel system. And I might also add, very important, anytime you step on that pressure plate, it fully heals you and completely fills your hunger. So it's very useful. So we're going to head into this first area, Lyric Graves. Take out this guy. Very good hint is to, every time you go to defeat an enemy, you should always be jumping, and then on your downward fall, you should be swinging. That does a 1.5 damage. It's called a crit. It's very important. 1.5 times damage is the difference between sitting around in a boss battle for a minute and even less, if you do. And then also there's these little hidden chests. You can see there's like a little hidden alcove here. Make sure to, use your eyes. These things are hidden throughout the map. This first area, this one's kind of simple, but they get kind of difficult later on. So you'll see. This is Lyric Mausoleum. This is the first boss, and let's go ahead and start. Now this is Baron Rhaenyra's, the undead. He's a zombie. He's very fast. And the thing that people normally don't do whenever they play against him is they don't ever back off from him. He's very fast, but he can't hit you from long range. So whenever you're about to get hurt or about to die, just back off. Don't bite off more than you could chew. I can hear that there's his little undead underlings. They spawn periodically throughout the fight. You probably want to take them out so that they don't swamp you. See, I got hit there. But once you get rid of his lackeys, you could pretty much just... Perry, riposte! Oh, and he's dead. Alright. Trial complete. So, he has 125 health, and he has armor, like a lot of it. So, obviously he's not really easy to defeat, and I've seen people take like at least 10 tries beating this guy. I could pretty much destroy him in one go. Again, I've played this map a bunch of times to balance it, so I kind of know his tricks. But as long as you're patient and you don't do anything crazy, don't go too hyper aggressive, he should be okay to defeat. Alright, so we're up to about 10 minutes right now, so I'll go ahead and defeat the second boss, why not? Alright. So, with these first 8 emeralds that we have here, I'm probably going to get the iron chest plate and iron leggings. This is typically what I go for. Yeah, so far this is a pretty basic loadout for me. I'm actually, when we actually upgrade to a new weapon, you can actually see there's iron tools, there's these diamond tools. Basically, those are the tiers of tools, and then there's the Master's Longsword, which is kind of on a tier of its own. A lot of people go straight for it, but I would actually suggest try using these other tools. I don't know, sometimes you go through 2 or 3 different tools throughout the game. They're pretty expensive, so you gotta be mindful of which ones you buy. The Paladin's Greatsword I might go for, and then maybe get the Harbinger's Halberd later. I don't know, I might just go for the Harbinger's Halberd, kind of depends on how many emeralds I get. It's kind of up to you. You can actually see that the Harbinger's Halberd has a speed buff. It's kind of useful, especially, again, if you're using the Knight or the Warrior, who's a lot slower. So we're now in the Alvin Underground, and we have these skeletons here. They don't have bows, don't worry, but they do have axes, and they do a lot of damage. I'm hearing a spider. Oh dear. Yeah. And then here's our chest in here, the first chest down here. It says 4 emeralds. It's very dark down here. I believe my brightness is up, right? Yeah, it should be. It's a very good idea to turn up your brightness, especially in this second area. You can definitely see things that you wouldn't ordinarily see. Block this guy. Oh dear, he's climbing. Just take out. Alright, there we go. The spider just climbed the wall. He's like, I don't know which one to attack. Alright, this guy down here, let's do drop attack. And here we are at the second boss area. Now before we go in there, right underneath these cobwebs, it's another chest. Alright, am I ready to go in here? I guess. Okay, so this second boss is Aslan, the Spider Queen. Now she is going to be very quick, and it's kind of difficult to take care of her. And as long as you back off when the time's right, you should be okay. You may notice these raised platforms in the middle, and you're supposed to run up on top of them, because 30 seconds into this battle, the whole room's going to fill up with gas. So let's just go ahead and do that. Hopefully I don't die. Because here we go already. So don't bite off more than you could chew. That's pretty much my only piece of advice I can give you. Oh dear. Oh dear. See, I kind of want to kill her spider people first. There we go. And you want to be able to parkour between these platforms. Very important. Alright, you could start to see the room. The room is starting to fill up with gas. So I don't want to go down there, especially now that there's more spiders that just spawned. Don't worry, there's no more after this. I remember back in the beta of this map, the spiders would keep on respawning. And I realized, wow, that was the worst idea I ever had in this map. Aslan's gone through a lot of different iterations. She used to be equally harder and easier. I've actually made it so that she has resistance during that first stage before the poison fills the room. And that is so that players more often... Oh dear, I fell into the soup. So that players more often see the second stage. Because she can be kind of easy to defeat if you have a quick sword. Like, for example, the Thief's Rapier. It's very good against Aslan. But as long as you're patient, you should be able to take her out. Alright, I might start being silent because she is very, very difficult to defeat if you're not fully focused. Oh dear, I'm poisoned. Now, some weird bug in Minecraft makes it so that if you're poisoned and you take damage while you're jumping, it like changes your velocity and like jerks you around. So kind of be careful. Try not to jump while you're taking damage, or else you might get like knocked into the ground. I can't really fix that. I wish I could. That's not really within my power. Oh dear, I might need to heal here. And then you can kind of just get her into these kinds of loops until she hits you. Oh dear. Kind of running low. Running low on your fuel. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Ugh. No. No, just bail. Eat a spider eye. This definitely won't kill me. Yeah, well, that was real good. Okay, well, I'm probably going to die now. This is a loss. Oh no, never mind. We might not. Who knows? Okay, so now we just have to control Aslan. Now, you should be able to combo her. Just that parry riposte, it's very important with the shield. Woof. Alright, well, that was close. I wanted to beat this whole game without dying once to show that it's totally possible. Man, that's that almost gave me like several heart attacks. So let's turn in the egg there. Let's turn in these drops, and then that's probably going to be the end of this episode. Again, if you find interest in this, I suggest that you play this for yourself before continuing watching these. I will probably continue and beat the full game. I don't know if I'm going to get every emerald and everything. I don't know. I'll kind of just see as we go along. I'll probably upgrade everything next episode as well. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.